Well, hello and welcome back to the bus and welcome back to Life the Wild Ride. I've been on the bus for a while, as you know. It's been cold out and I've been working on that damn composting tool, which is almost done. I just had to take a break from it and get out here on the bus and do some loose end tidying up. That's kind of my plan today. I got an outlet over here I want to get put in the rest of the way. And of course the bus is a mess, so I've taken it for a couple of spins up and down the road. And anyways, I just want to get out on the bus, do a few things. It's still chilly this morning. It was about 25 this morning. Now it's like 40 or so, but it's cold here on the bus. It should warm up later on. So really, still a little under the weather. So my ambition is low, but I got to at least do something. So that's what I'm going to put around with today, and I'll kind of show you along the way as I go. But nothing fantastic, just some loose ends, and again, getting the bus closer to completion, although it's got a long way to go. This is how I left it last fall, pretty much, and that was it. Actually, my son ended up wiring this in. I was working on something else, so we're just going to get that done now, get it out of the way. This outlet is now complete. That's where we're headed next. Again, it's still chilly out here. I'm just trying to wrap up some loose ends before we really get cranking on the bus again. We still got these two tanks, and one goes underneath, one's going to go here under the kitchen cabinets. I still got another cabinet like that to build here, two more in the bedroom. Got to build the bed, got to build cabinet in the bedroom on the other side. So long way to go. So today is just about kind of slowly get back in the groove. Sorry to say nothing exciting going on, but we got another outlet in place. And there's Tracy. You haven't seen Tracy for a while. Say hi, Trace. She's not feeling good either.
Thanks.
We've all been kind of sick, so that's why we haven't got a lot done. And now we got this outlet in as well. This one has 110, 12 volt, and USB. So if you haven't seen these, I could get it in there close. Now this one here you can't see very good. Let me try a different one you can see a little bit better what we have. So each station has 110, which I did a video on this too, but it has 110, and it has your regular 12 volt, like a cigarette lighter style, and then it has two USB ports as well. So most of the stations, our power stations in the bus, are going to have that set up. There are a couple that will not. And one of those is the next one I'm getting ready to do. Well, one of them is right here. This will be right where the sink is, and there'll be no 12 volt or USB. It'll be just 110 power here, and it'll be up in the backsplash. And then the other one is actually in the bathroom under the cabinet here, which will be just 110. And that's the one I'm getting ready to do now. It'll be a little challenging because I have this cabinet already in place. So that's the next one we're working on. I'm working on another outlet, and I realize I have a problem here. I'll give you all just a second. Does anybody realize what's wrong with this particular setup? Alright, time's up. That's right. There's no ground wire. And I got my wall closed in here, so I have to figure out how I'm going to run the ground wire in here. Somehow I overlooked this one. It did not run the ground wire in. So this is just the power passing through that stops at this outlet and then continues further up, as well as the 110. But every other one, if you've noticed, there's been a green wire as well for your ground. So I guess I have to figure this out and see how I'm going to run this in after the fact. It's always something. So I managed to get a ground wire in there. What I did is I cheated a little bit because I didn't want to take stuff apart. So here's the two red wires that were already there, and here's my new ground wire. I don't have the thing wired in yet. I managed to get it through the hole where all the other wires came in. I was able to get in behind here, and I ran it up in behind this channel, because when I put the trim on here, it's going to go right to the window, so that'll be all covered up anyway, and we'll fasten that to the back side of this, and I'm just going to ground it up in here where this is going to be open anyways, like I've always said right along for the wire chase. So we'll ground this one up here on something, and we'll be all set. So mistakes happen, and just find a way around them. But this one is ready now to finish up and close up. I am happy to say I'm on the last outlet that's going to be an outlet and 12 volt and USB. And I just cut this because this hole wasn't cut in yet. I still got to get this the box lined up a little bit. and then we're going to go ahead and start wiring in the stuff. And you notice this one didn't have a, well, you may not know, so I didn't show it, but I had to add the ground to this too, but I knew that on this particular one it wasn't a problem because it's right up at the back here, so not a problem. Get this last outlet in. I'm sorry, I've just been under the weather and not had the energy to do as much. Thank God I've had some videos pre-made up for other stuff that's helped out quite a bit for the past week and a half. But anyways, let me get this thing wired up and we'll probably wrap it up. I don't know. I still gotta go back and work on that toilet too. I basically gotta build a cabinet for it now. You've already seen 4 episodes of that build. The next one I do, it'll be done. If you don't see the video, any video on this week's, because I just want to get it finished and just do one more video and have the toilet done. And that's gonna sit right in here actually, which you've seen this before too. So pretty small area, but you know, it's just enough room to do your business, and there'll be a sink here and faucet so you can clean up, and that's it. So alright, let me get that darn outlet in. Alright, well, the good news is I got all of the outlets in that are outlets and 12-volt stations. So I'll just show you that. So this one was already in. Hopefully you can see it. This one I put in today down here. If you can't see it, it's not a big deal. And of course, I'm doing the camera a little bit different here. So, and this one here, I finished up today. And then we'll walk to the back of the bus here and show you what we did back here. So we did this one here, we did this one over here, and then we finished up with this one. I just got to put a couple of last screws in, but I had to get up and get something, so I thought I'd just grab the camera real quick. And that one there. So that is all of the, oh wait a minute, sorry about that. I also did the one in underneath. Yeah, I guess you can see it. I don't have a cover on that one yet, but there is one right there too. That's under the cabinet in the bathroom, and that will be a GFI one too, because there will be water there. All right, so really, like I said, I've been under the weather. Several of us have, so have not been super energetic. I still got to build the other cabinet. You saw the doors, but I got to build another cabinet for here to get that in. And this is the last outlet here, but this will be in the backsplash of the kitchen cabinet, kitchen counter. So we'll do that last. Then of course we're going to be building the cabinets in here too. And just to give you an idea, we got thinking there's no need to have the board, the trim board like we have at the front there. I don't know if you can see it or not. So that cabinet comes down somewhat so far, and then there's a trim board that goes the rest of the way. I decided down here in the bedroom on both sides, I'm going to build the cabinets all the way down to here. And just in the back of the cabinet, leave an access panel, again, to this wire run on both sides of the bus. So these cabinets will come right down to here. They'll come out a foot and then go up. So it's going to give us nice, good sized storage in this area to, you know, put more stuff. Of course, the bed is going to go here. And that's what these 2 outlets are on either side. They will be actually hidden in the bedside stands that will be built into the bus, and there'll be a small hole going down through, and like, you know, we always plug our phone in. There'll be separate wires already just all the time plugged in, so I won't be reaching down in there very often. But there'll be a little you know, little drawer or door cabinet for each side of the bed, and then a few more things. But I guess I'm just rambling now because I just don't have the energy. Just can't get over the sinus congestion crap. The cough is finally gone. My brother's finally feeling better. My mother's finally feeling better. Tracy is still sick, but getting better. And my daughter had strep throat, so it's been all of us. So it's really dragged us down. There will be a cabinet in here, 1 foot out. It'll stop far enough back so the bed can open up all the way out here as a queen-size bed. But that'll be drawers and cabinets, cupboards for clothing and stuff like that. I don't really think we're going to put much clothing in there, to be honest with you, because we got this huge closet here that will have a hanger and shelving unit. So anyway, I guess I'm just excited to be back on the bus. The weather's warming up, and hopefully you understand that we haven't been out here much, and this video is not that impressive. But we are still working on it. We're moving forward. It's been a tough winter, losing my dad and everything, you know, unexpectedly. So we're just slowly getting back into the groove of things and caring for my mom and trying to move forward. Anyway, thanks for swinging by Life the Wild Ride. Have a great day.